those who are preparing for interview of CAPF. So knowing about force is important aspect, important dimension. So in this video, I will discuss about BSF, Border Security Force. So you are having 5 participating forces: BSF, CSF, CRPF, ITBP, SSB. So I will discuss about each and every. You are not required to know each and every detail of every force. There are certain opinionated questions. If you have put first choice as BSF, then why you have kept it? Or if you have kept CSF as first choice, then why? This type of things I will not discuss. These type of things, once, for example, from those candidates who are attached with me, those who will participate in mock interview, those who are attending the sessions of interview preparation, these aspects I will discuss, because this question, why you have kept as first choice, that cannot be in generalization. Yes, there are certain aspects in general which you are saying, but my submission is you should correlate with your DAF. So that dimensions I will not discuss because that is a personal aspect. Here I will discuss the dimension, the area, the aspects which are common in nature and which are for all. Everyone of you should know. Otherwise, let us take this question, why you have given some force as first choice. Everyone is having different force preference, in the sense, obviously everyone is not different. There are so many, let us take majority of people are keeping CSF as first choice. But if you are having certain aspects, some certain dimension to connect, if you are connecting, if you are having some connecting parameters, then that is better. So that aspects at personal level will be discussed. So you know about the motto of BSF, duty unto death, means जो जीवन पर्यंत आपको ड्यूटी करना है, जो कहते हैं ना कि मरते दम तक. So that's the thing. So BSF, okay, so जीवन पर्यंत कर्तव्य, you have to do your duty. You must have watched some movies related to BSF where BSF is featured. Once you give your choice as, or means in hobby, if you have put watching movie, try to add some movies. Or if question is asked, obviously, definitely question will not be asked from every candidate. If you have given choice of movie, then they will not definitely ask related to that. But if they are asking and you are knowing, then it is better. So some movie related to BSF, if you know about CRPF, if you know about SSB, if you know about ITPP, if any video or documentary features, any you are knowing, that will be better. That's good. You should know. The more you explore, better it is. Everything, the more you are aware about something, better it is. So in general, today we'll see BSF. So for any force, I say, first of all, you should know about when force was established, who is the Director General, Present Director General, and all. So established on 1st of December 1965. Initially 25 battalion, at present 193 battalions with a sanction strength 2,65,808 personnel as of 31st March 2024. So means by last year 31st March it was the sanction strength, but actual strength are little lesser, including an expanding air wing. So BSF is unique in this way. It is having dedicated air wing, it is having dedicated water wing, it is having an artillery regiment and a specialized unit. It is currently the world's largest border security force, means border guarding force. BSF has been termed as the first line of defense of Indian territory. So two of the area, originally when it was established, Pakistan was a single country, East Pakistan and West Pakistan. But after 1971 India-Pakistan war, Pakistan was broken in two parts. Eastern Pakistan became Bangladesh. So at this time, BSF is guarding two borders, and both borders are having different unique challenges. Border with Pakistan posing different types of challenges from Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab, Jammu Kashmir, and eastern side with Bangladesh. So every area is having different challenge and it is serving in different types of tough circumstances. So out of these battalions, it also includes 4 NDRF battalion, National Disaster Response Force. Since disaster management is one of the important aspects, and after 2005 NDMA Act, so there are battalions, in number of battalions, and these are taken from every CAPF. In its field formations include 3 command headquarters. 4th headquarter means main headquarter of every CAPF, and even Army, Air Force, Navy, all are in Delhi. So main headquarter is in Delhi, and other headquarters means command headquarters, a special DG Eastern Command, a special DG Western Command, and command headquarter, special operations Raipur. Since everywhere you have to locate, even if you are, let us take, one is eastern sector, another is western sector, but other than that you have to keep a special operation also, each commanded by a special director general, additional director general, C, director general, SDG, a special director general, ADG. All are 3-star officer. 3-star officer means they are using in their vehicle 3-star, in their collar they are using 3-star. Okay, so all are in equal level, but DG is highest, then SDG, then ADG. Okay, in general, in power, but rank wise they are same. Additional Director General, 13 frontier and 46 sector, water wing, air wing, and other ancillary units. The sanction strength, as I already discussed, so it is as of 31st March 2024, 2,65,808. First DG of BSF. See, one thing you will find little difference. Here I am saying if BSF was established in 1965, 1st December. And here I am writing the first DG of BSF from 22nd July 1965. Means you will say how it is possible that before establishment someone is Director General. So reason is that if formally it was organized, organized the force on 1st December. But before that, its operation started as there was problem in India-Pakistan war. Problem was there. So that's why, means before formal formation, already it was started working under his command. Okay. So first DG of BSF, and he served, see, it is more than 7 years, and it is one of the unique now. Nowadays, you see some director generals are for 1 year, some for 2, some for 3 years, generally up to 2 years. Okay, but he served for 7 years. IPS KF Rustamji, and so he is unique in the sense that he is the only police officer in India thus far to have been awarded a Padma Vibhushan. Okay, India's second highest civilian award. So he was in 1991. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan. Okay, so if you are knowing, actually this information I have taken from Wikipedia. It was written. You have to check if any, but as per the Wikipedia, it was a situation. Current DG, you should know. See, first DG, since he is a distinguished person, and he also served for more than 7 years. That is one of the biggest achievement now. So current DG is Daljit Singh Chaudhary from 1st of August 2024. Motto is already we discussed, Jeevan Paryant Kartavya, means duty unto death. Annual budget as per 25-26, it is 28,231.27 crore, means approx 3.3 billion USD approx. On the principle of one border guarding force, BSF is guarding India, Bangladesh, and India, Pakistan border. So in this, that way you will say ki it is one border and one border guarding, but it is guarding two. So this is happening ki since we are not having for each and every country. Let us take SSB. SSB is guarding India, Nepal, India, Bhutan border. in that way. Obviously, originally it was guarding just Pakistan border mainly, but nowadays, obviously, there are two, and these two countries with Bangladesh, they are having longest border, and with Pakistan, okay. Border outpost. This is mainly applicable for Bangladesh border, okay, because we are having with Pakistan, we are having different situation. With Bangladesh, we are having different situation. We are having trade and all, and we are trying to have very good relation with Bangladesh. Actually, when Sheikh Hasina was prime minister, our situation and our relation was very good. But after that, Bangladesh is having some problem. That's why you also know, you should know more about BSF, since Bangladesh also is not in peaceful condition at this time, and maybe new situation, new challenge, new opportunity, and other things will emerge. So you have to track and you should know about that. That's why these things are important. So border outposts are the main workstation of BSF along the borders. These are self-contained defense outposts with a specified area of responsibility established along the entire continuum of land border. At present, there are 1113 BOP of BSF along IBB, means India-Bangladesh border. I said it is mainly more applicable for India-Bangladesh border. The India-Bangladesh border is marked by difficult terrain such as hills, river and valleys. Yet BSF is performing its duty around the clock to check illegal cross-border activities and illegal migration from Bangladesh to India, which are the major challenges. In order to prevent illegal migration and illegal activities, including anti-national activities from across the border, the government of India had sanctioned the construction of border fencing with floodlights in phases. The total length of India-Bangladesh border is 4,096.7 km, out of which 3,196.705 km has been covered by physical fencing. So this information is related to, means up to 31st March 2024. Okay. India shares 3,323 km of its land border with Pakistan. This border runs along the state of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, and Union Territory of Ladakh. The India-Pakistan border has varied terrain and distinct geographical features. The border is characterized by attempts of infiltration by terrorists and smuggling of arms, ammunition, and contraband substances. Okay. So BSF is having totally different types of challenge on both frontiers, from geographical terrain point of view as well as relation with India with bordering countries. देखो जो बांग्लादेश के साथ उस लेवल का, इवन इफ अभी सिचुएशन ठीक नहीं है, फिर भी हमारा वो पाकिस्तान जैसा नहीं है, फिर भी हमारा बेटर है, और वी आर होपफुल कि चीजें अच्छी होंगी. फैक्ट यदि देखा जाए कि कहीं ना कहीं तो बांग्लादेश बनने से इंडिया गुड एडवांटेज, इंडिया के पास एडवांटेज हुआ. Why BSF was formed? Now question arises कि why BSF was formed? So during India-Pakistan War of 1965, Pakistan attacked Sardar Post, which is in Gujarat. So CRPF, those who are planning to go to CRPF, you will know definitely about Sardar Post, and in your lifetime, if someone is getting CRPF, definitely you will visit sometimes, yeah, Sardar Post. So Sardar Post Charbet, Beriawet on April 9, 1965 in Kutch. This attack exposed the inadequacy of the state armed police in coping with armed aggression. Actually, before that, before BSF was established, it was the duty of state armed police forces to guard the border. Thus, after the war, the government created the Border Security Force as a unified central agency with the specific mandate of guarding India's international borders. Initially, many personnel from armed forces were included till it had its own cadre strength. And this is the reason, in many ways, it functions and rules are close to our Indian Army. You know na कि जो out of all 5 Central Armed Police Forces in which you are going, you will go. BSF is closest to armed forces, army particularly. Reason is that in initial phase, so many officers, so many cadres were recruited or they were deployed from army. That's why they are closed. Let us take Assam Rifle. Assam Rifle, so many officers, even the commanding officer, head is drawn from Indian Army. That is the reason their working style is more close to army. That happens. Okay. So BSF's capabilities were used in the India-Pakistan War of 1971 in areas where the regular forces were thinly spread. In fact, for the BSF, the war on the Eastern Front had started well before the war actually broke out in December 1971. BSF had trained, supported, and formed part of Mukti Bahini and had entered East Pakistan before the actual hostility broke out. The BSF played a very important role in liberation of Bangladesh. So it is important. Some important operations which it had conducted or it was part. So Indo-Pakistan War of 1971, which already discussed. Then Operation Blue Star, which happened in Golden Temple. Then Operation Black Thunder, anti-terrorist operation in Punjab, which happened in 1980s. So 1980s, decade of 1980 was very troublesome for Punjab. So many people died. So many people means killed, you can say, in terrorist activities. It was sometimes based on religious ground also. This situation was very tense. You cannot imagine today that type of situation. But India faced that, and BSF played important role. It was having duty that Pakistan should not be in a condition to give help to these terrorists and all. Okay. Next, insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir on regular basis. It is not a one time, it is a regular basis. Operation Vijay means Kargil conflict or war, whatsoever you say. But technically, those who are attached with me, I already said, technically, Kargil was not a war, it was a conflict, but you can treat it that way. Then 2001 and 2002 Operation Parakram, actually after parliament attack, India was India mobilized its forces. Okay, so India mobilized its forces along border, and situation was very tense at that time. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was prime minister, but anyway, situation was cooled down. It was at that time the tense situation was very high and escalation ladder. So BSF was also part. If anything is happening with Pakistan, obviously BSF will be part. Then India-Pakistan skirmishes on regular basis. This is happening. Then other notable works, for example, Delhi Police Strike of 1967, Ahmedabad Riots 1969. Okay, so you may have watched a movie Tango Charlie, but that is not related to. I think there was Ahmedabad riot is shown. Maybe this can be there. Then railway strike 1974. BSF kept the wheel moving. Actually, this 1974 railway strike, it was the biggest railway strike in India, and the main leader was George Fernandez. You know, he was defense minister during tenure of Atal Bihari Vajpayee prime ministership, and he was industry minister during Morarji Desai government. He was one of the tallest leader. In fact, once he was considered taller than Atal Bihari Vajpayee even or Advani. So that was one of the biggest, and BSF was able to control the situation. Then Bhagalpur riots, it happened in 1989. You may have seen Ganga Jal movie, Ganga Jal of Ajay Devgan. Okay. So I said initially those who are having interest or those who have written that watching movie is one of the hobbies, then you should know about some of the movies, some of the aspects. Next, work during peacetime. So work during peacetime is border guarding and security along international borders with Pakistan and Bangladesh, as already discussed. Then prevention of trans-border crimes, unauthorized entry into or exit from the territory of India. Then prevention of smuggling and any other illegal activities like weapons, narcotics, etc. on the border. Anti-infiltration duty, collection of trans-border intelligence, to promote a sense of security among the people living in the border area. So these are works during peacetime, and during wartime, since India faced war in 1965. So after, in fact, 1965 war, it was established. So 1971, actually, it participated and it worked very well. Then 99 Kargil conflict or Kargil war, whatsoever you say. But, okay. Then wartime, so holding grounds in assigned sector, limited aggressive action against irregular forces of the enemy, maintenance of law and order in enemy territory administered under the army's control, then acting as guides to the army in border area. You may have watched border movie now, when Sunil Shetty as assistant commandant, Bhairo Singh. So he was guiding Indian army, which was fighting in Longewala, Battle of Longewala, under then Major Kuldeep Singh Chanturi. His role in that movie was played by Sunny Deol, but in actual, obviously, Kuldeep Singh Chanturi, he showed exemplary courage, and for that he got Mahavir Chakra, and in later part in career, he retired as a brigadier. So you have seen this thing as a guide of BSF when situation became tense. Company moved from BSF company moved, but Bhairo Singh as an assistant commandant, as an instructor, means the guide, he stayed there. Then assistance in control of refugee, provision of escorts, then performing a special task connected with intelligence, including cross-border raids, replenishing manpower if there are certain problems there. They are also deployed in tackling Maoist problem along with CRPF and in international peacekeeping mission abroad. Whenever needed, they are also doing relief work in disaster area. As I said, 4 battalions of disaster NDRF. Okay. There are already dedicated battalions for disaster management. I discussed. Nowadays, dealing with drone from neighboring country are also challenging. So ड्रोन प्रॉब्लम एक बहुत बड़ा इशू होता जा रहा है, ड्रोन का समस्या होता जा रहा है, क्योंकि ड्रोन एक ऐसा चीज है ना कि आप उसको विदाउट मैन पावर के, और ड्रोन्स आर लाइक मेनी साइज ना, समटाइम इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू आइडेंटिफाई. सो BSF is facing this type of challenge. Okay. In all border states, there is power under the BSF Act 1968 to extend the jurisdiction of BSF so far as offences are considered. Since 1969, Gujarat has had 80 kilometers. In some states, it was less, means Punjab, it was just 15 kilometers. Now it is uniform 50 kilometers. So now it is 50 kilometers from 2021 notification. Under Section 139 of the Border Security Force Act 1968, the Union government is empowered to publish any order regarding the jurisdiction of BSF in areas adjoining the borders of India. This would merely mean that with regard to some offences under Criminal Procedure Code 1973, Passport Entry into India Act 1920, and Passport Act 1967, etc., and some other, let's take Arms Act, then illegal substances, etc. Some other acts are also there. BSF will also have jurisdiction. A state police in its jurisdiction will act as per normal law. See, it is not that a state police will not act in those areas. In general law and order duty, state police is empowered. Let us take कि आपके खेत में भैंस घुस गई किसी की और बकरी घुस गई, तो आप बीएसएफ वाले के पास नहीं जाओगे कि हमारे खेत में बकरी चर गई, या किसी ने आपके खेत से गन्ना खा लिया तो आप बीएसएफ के पास नहीं जाओगे. इन द सेंस कि स्पेसिफिक सर्टेन स्पेसिफिक जो एक्ट है उसके अंतर्गत जो है BSF will act. So now entire border area where BSF is acting, so up to 50 kilometers they are given jurisdiction. Now Punjab government, for example, filed the complaint in court. Case was there. See, in certain area, let us take Punjab, let's take Rajasthan and Gujarat. They are having some area is desert. Desert area in Registan, 50 kilometer is not a big issue. But Punjab एक छोटा स्टेट है, और पंजाब डेंसली पॉपुलेटेड स्टेट में 50 किलोमीटर बहुत मायने रखता है। अब लेटेस्ट टेक आप जो स्टेट, जैसे आप राजस्थान देखो, एट दिस टाइम राजस्थान इज द लार्जेस्ट स्टेट इन टर्म्स ऑफ एरिया, बट पॉपुलेशन तो डेंस है, सॉरी पॉपुलेशन तो बहुत कम है रिलेटिवली जिस एरिया के आधार पे। सो नाउ यूनिफॉर्म थिंग्स इज देयर, बट देयर इज इशू कि आपके लॉ जो हैं, आपके स्टेट के लॉ एप्लीकेबल होंगे, बट चीजों को बेटर तरीके से डील करने के लिए ये किया गया है। So some other for information as per BSF official website, they also give, do you know? So BSF contributes its personnel every year for UN missions. During the Kargil conflict 99, the BSF, see देखो ये मैंने इस वजह से बोला कि देखो BSF, जो मैं वॉर और कॉन्फ्लिक्ट के बारे में बोलता हूँ, तो इन्होंने BSF ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट पे भी उसको कॉन्फ्लिक्ट लिखा हुआ है एज पर डेफिनेशन। कारगिल वाज नॉट ए वॉर प्रॉपर रिस्ट्रिक्शंस में, ओके। The BSF remained on the heights of mountains and defended the integrity of country with all the might at its command in unison with the Indian Army. BSF personnel have been performing internal security duty in Manipur for the last 10 years and have been successfully fighting insurgency in those areas. During the earthquake in Gujarat on 26th January 2001, BSF was the first to reach out to help the distressed people. BSF is handling the security issue on the famous Kartarpur corridor. BSF is deployed at various ICP integrated checkposts and LCS, okay, on border with Pakistan and Bangladesh. Okay. BSF has sensitized people living in border area during COVID epidemic and provided them necessary support help under civic action plan. At the time of natural disaster or calamity, BSF provides assistance in area of deployment such as Kashmir flood in 2014, Kerala flood in 2018, and Kedarnath tragedy in 2013. So these are certain information. There are some information you should know as a person who will face the interview. You should know basic information. I said about opinion and all. You have to develop your opinion related to certain questions, certain aspects, certain dimension, and that opinion should match with your DAF. Every person is from different background. Let us take someone's father or someone's mother or someone's parents are serving in uniform forces. Then their answer will be different than the person who is the first timer as uniform forces personnel. Someone's, let us take now, once you become an assistant commandant, possibility is na ki in your village, your locality, your area, you will be the first person. In India, we are having means 6.5 lakh, more than 6.5 lakh villages, but we are having very limited officers. In fact, every year, even this time, we are having, let us take 515 for 15 posts, and we are having more than 700 plus district. So in every district, there will be no means less than one, no? Especially in some district, maybe 5, 10, 20, and so many districts will not have a single. So once, let's take, you may be first in your entire family, in your जो कहते हैं ना दादा नाना घर के घर में सब मिला करके आप पहले हो सकते हो. See, for constable, for head constable, for SI, ASI and all, there are more number of posts. Constables, head constables, they are highest number now. But as an assistant commandant or directly appointed gazetted officer, they are very limited. So it is good, you should know, and you should give your opinion as per your condition. You know, opinionated question, no answer is perfect. In fact, whatsoever you prepare, how much you prepare, that doesn't matter. If interviewer wants, he should give you tough time, then you cannot do anything. But you have to be in a condition to reply, to say few words. Okay. So these are basic information. And if you want to add certain more things, particularly for those who are having first choice at BSF, you can add more information. There is nothing such as this is sufficient. No information or howsoever I will provide or someone provide, there is not more than enough. Okay, question may be something else, but as a common person, as a person who is not having expertise in this area, this is sufficient. With this information, you can work well. If you are having any questions, query, doubts related to interview preparation or about this examination, you can ask in the comment box or you can message me on this given number. Okay, thank you.